Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Future Wheels. When you stand in front of it under daylight, you notice how the paint itself almost seems alive, the color-shifting metallic layers showing one hue in the sun and another under shadows, a detail that Nissan has been experimenting with in recent years to give their halo car a presence that feels sculpted by light. The hood lines carved like muscles, and the new front fascia shaped not only for aggression but also for aero efficiency, with active shutters in the grille that close at cruising speeds to smooth drag and open wide under heavy load to keep the powertrain breathing freely. Looking down at the headlights, you see they aren't just slim for style, they house adaptive laser LED technology, throwing a beam that adjusts based on speed, steering angle, and even GPS data predicting corners ahead, ensuring the road is never dark even at 200 km/h on a straight. The daytime running lights sweep across in a sharp signature, making the car instantly recognizable in rear-view mirrors before it rockets past. From the side, you begin to appreciate how much effort has gone into sculpting the silhouette, the greenhouse slightly lower than before to give a more hunkered stance, the beltline rising toward the rear to exaggerate its muscular haunches. Flush door handles disappear into the body when locked, popping out with a gentle press. Aero blades along the rocker panels channel airflow to the rear brakes, cooling them in track conditions. And those wheels, 21 inches of forged aluminum, designed in collaboration with motorsport engineers, each spoke optimized through CFD for both weight and turbulence reduction. Wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sports Cup tires, they not only add grip but also shout intent. This car is engineered to live on the edge. Move to the rear and your eyes immediately land on the 4 exhaust outlets, still circular, still iconic, but slightly reshaped with titanium finishes that glow under heat. They're paired with an active sound valve system, giving you the option of loud, louder, or track spec insane. The rear diffuser is deeper, with vertical fins almost race car in execution, sucking the car to the asphalt. The spoiler can deploy in stages, flat at highway cruising, but lifting and angling under hard acceleration or cornering, adding hundreds of pounds of downforce without the drama of oversized wings. Step inside, the refinement continues to surprise you. Unlike some stripped-out exotics, the GT-R has always been the car you could daily, and this new version doubles down. The dashboard is wrapped in premium leather stitched by hand, the infotainment screen large yet neatly integrated so it doesn't break the flow of the cabin. The system is powered by Nissan's latest OS, supporting wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, and its own advanced telemetry apps. With a swipe, you can pull up live lap times, G-meter readouts, turbo boost levels, and even an augmented reality track guide that overlays braking points on famous circuits when you project it into the head-up display. The steering wheel is flat-bottomed, trimmed in Alcantara, with drive mode selectors positioned at thumb's reach. You can toggle between EV Glide, Comfort Hybrid, Sport, and Track, each one reconfiguring suspension stiffness, steering weight, throttle mapping, and even the synthesized sound experience. In EV mode, it whispers through the city, silent but commanding attention with its form. In Sport, it growls awake, every blip sharp, every shift instant through its dual-clutch transmission. In Track, the entire car seems to tense, as though alive, ready to pounce at the flick of your wrist. Passengers aren't forgotten either. The rear seats, while tighter than before, are still usable for short journeys, a rarity in supercars of this class. The audio system immerses everyone with a wave of clarity, each speaker carefully tuned to combat cabin resonance. Ambient lighting softly highlights the contours at night, making it feel more like a futuristic lounge than a stripped-down racer. Under the hood, the blend of combustion and electrification is where the real story lies. The V6 is still hand-built in Yokohama by the Takumi masters, each engine carrying a nameplate of the engineer responsible. Paired with electric motors on the front and possibly rear axles, the system not only increases output but also brings torque vectoring precision beyond anything the R35 generation managed. Imagine pulling out of a corner, throttle buried, and the system deciding in milliseconds exactly how much torque to send to each wheel. The car feels like it's bending physics to your will. Speculative numbers suggest north of 650 horsepower combined, maybe even brushing 700 in special trims, with torque over 650 pound-feet. 0 to 60 could land around 2.7 seconds, maybe quicker with perfect traction, while top speed will likely sit above 200 miles per hour, limited more by aero than engine. Yet, with its hybrid system, you could commute every day on electric alone for 50 to 70 miles, depending on conditions. That duality, a silent efficiency and monstrous fury, is what makes this generation so compelling. On the road, reviewers will no doubt compare it to the Porsche 911 Turbo S, the Audi R8 successor, or even electric rivals like the Tesla Roadster, but the GT-R still carries its own personality. It is less about luxury badges and more about raw engineering, a car that earns respect not just by its price tag but by what it delivers under pressure. And speaking of price, it won't be cheap. The speculation is strong that base models will start just shy of $200,000, while special Nismo variants could creep toward $250,000. In markets like Europe, add VAT and import duties, and the sticker shock grows. But consider what you're getting: an icon with race-bred engineering, hybrid innovation, and a badge that carries decades of motorsport legend. What makes it fascinating, though, isn't just the numbers, it's the philosophy. Nissan could have gone fully electric, but instead they've chosen a bridge technology, acknowledging that enthusiasts still crave the visceral rumble of combustion, even as regulations demand lower emissions. The 2026 GT-R may well be one of the last sports cars to blend both worlds so seamlessly, a swan song to gasoline before silence takes over. As you finish your drive and park it, fans gather, cameras snap, whispers fill the air. It's more than a car, it's an event. You step out, hearing the cooling clicks of metal contracting, the faint smell of heat and rubber lingering, and you know this isn't just another vehicle. It's Godzilla reborn, evolved for a new age. So, what do you think? Is this the right path for Nissan's legend, or should they have gone full electric? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because the debate will rage as hard as the engine does. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Nissan GT-R, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to Car Future Wheels, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update on the cars shaping tomorrow. We'll keep bringing you the stories, the reviews, and the future of the automotive world. Until next time, drive safe, dream big, and keep your wheels turning.